We have the final 5 o'clock match call.
You asked me who I like here? Well, I'll tell you who I really like, but you're not in the tournament.
So you butter me up so good.
I'm good. I know what to say to the women.
Well, it's a tough match. We've got Monica Webb, who is playing really well. She played last night, and I don't think she made any mistakes. And Allison, of course, well, everyone knows Allison. These two have played quite a few times, and they both have they each have a different style.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a great match.
I'll tell you one thing. I've been playing pool forever like you. I think Allison's one of the greatest representatives of the sport.
Absolutely.
For women and for anybody of all times.
No argument for me.
I mean, the men, everybody, all you young people playing pool, if you want to copy a person's game and the way they play and their attitude and their
sense of humor.
That's right.
Humility,
just follow Allison because she's like the bomb.
She's the whole package.
Exactly.
Yep.
I've seen her play a lot. Well, you've probably seen her play more than me, but she's always friendly, nice, never makes no excuses. I mean, she just got the whole thing going.
The thing that I admire most about her, and everybody says, oh, and she plays so good in her cue ball and this and that and everything else, but the thing that I admire the most about her is her mental toughness.
Yes. Yeah, she's a monster.
She is a monster, yeah. I mean,
I
don't care if she's up 50 to minus nothing or down
I've seen it.
50 to minus nothing. She just does not falter. I have never seen the woman get weak.
We got to be on our best behavior in this match.
Oh, I know.
I'm really not.
I know.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm going to do the best I can do.
But anyway, Allison just making faces at me. She's coming over here. That glit in her eye. That's what he just said. Allison, I love her.
She's a trip. I know. She's the best.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And Monica, I said this last night when I was in the booth with Daniel. Monica started her first WPBA match was, I believe, in '93, maybe. She'd be able to verify that. But anyway, she was about 16. And she had won a qualifier to play in our event. And her first match was against me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you shoot her full of holes?
Well, I was down 4-0 before I realized I had to go to advanced pool to beat this girl. I mean, she did not miss a thing. Her cue ball, of course, was, not as refined as it is today. But, she didn't miss a ball.
Yeah,
and I had to resort to some advanced moves, freezing her behind balls and making her kick, and then and I ended up winning the match. But
are they starting now, or is this a practice?
Yes, they're ready to start.
Ready to go.
So Allison won the leg.
Look at
nice
that.
break.
You got that second ball, went straight in. Nice. Look at this.
She's got a good shot to get down for the two. Now is the two out? Yeah, the twos are into the rail a little bit, so she's got to. What I would do is I would hit the rail between the side pocket and the 6
and go
bounce out.
That's what I would do. I was just going to say the same thing. She wants to try to get close to it.
Right.
Yeah. That's exactly what
she's going. There she goes, right under it. Bingo.
Only perfect there.
Yeah. She plays
That's exactly where she had to hit.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Exactly. Yeah. And she hit it hard enough to get almost straight in, because she has to stay down there for the 3.
Let's connect the dots here. I don't see no trouble. The only thing that could be a little...
3 to the 6, I think, is the one. Now, does she draw it to the center of the table, or does she go 1, 2,
I think she's
3
gonna
rails?
Draw the ball. Just draw it, like swing straight back, I believe. Yeah, I think she's just going to draw it.
Ball.
Yeah,
she's just going to flat draw it.
Yeah.
There
just
you
like
go,
that.
right in the center of the table. Yep.
Yeah, she didn't have
That's
very
another
much
thing, minimal
angle.
cue ball movement. Now, does a 7 go in the corner pocket past the 10?
You know what? It looks pretty close, doesn't it? It's hard to tell from our angle.
It must go, because she doesn't seem worried about it. Yeah, I must go, unless she's going to play a billiard on the 10.
Yes, I believe it
No,
goes.
she's looking to see where she
Yep.
wants to be for the 8. She's making short work of this rack. But the game shot was from the 1 to the 2.
Exactly.
That was the
She
game
hit
winner.
it. It's dead perfect.
Yep. It's 1 rail out.
Yeah. Needs a
the
bounce
rail.
off the rail. Like perfect again.
Yep. She might come out a little bit. Yeah, she's all right. She can just drag it up a little bit
Yeah.
in front of the side pocket.
Smooth as silk. There's no doubt about it.
I said last night that I could tell when I'm in stroke is when I get straight in on the 1. I mean on the money ball.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Allison. Dead
Yeah.
straight on the money
Yeah.
ball. Very nice. Well, she's opened with a statement.
Boy, don't that take some of the heat off that first game when you're breaking run out.
We were talking about that last night.
Oh,
The
yes.
first game is
So critical.
and then if you don't win the first game,
Yeah.
it just seems that much harder to
I
get
know.
on the board.
It does, doesn't
You know,
it?
the first
It's crazy.
game is really really tough.
Yeah, it really takes the pressure off of her running out the first game, no doubt about it.
I haven't seen Allison play in a long time, and I remember one of the things that she didn't do as well as she is doing now is break the balls. And she broke the balls nice. She brought the cue ball to the center of the table.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 went down table to give her a shot, and bingo, she ran out. And obviously, she made it her business to learn how to break the right way. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people just break trying to make a ball.
Uh-huh.
She breaks with a purpose now.
Yep. We'll see where these 2 balls go that are behind the 1. See if they track toward the side pockets. It's the 8 and the what other the other ball is over there? Is it the 6?
I think it's the 6 or the 7. Yeah, she was elevating more last night on the break. Look how she's digging underneath. She must come up a little bit. That's the way it looks to me. She lost
Did
the
she
cue
make
ball,
anything?
but she
No.
didn't make anything.
It's kind of weird that she would actually get to hit them that hard with their cue being that jacked up. Because sometimes if you jack up too much, it kind of you shoot down on the cue ball.
It
and
squirts a little bit.
Yeah, and it jumps a little bit when it hits the 1. I don't know if I like that.
Last night she was breaking well doing that, but she was elevating even more.
Really?
And she was hitting the 1 square. This time she didn't seem like she was elevating as much, and she didn't hit the 1 square. Okay, Allison answered with a safety.
Was she trying to make that ball?
No, she couldn't. She couldn't see the whole thing.
How about save?
No, she was just playing safe. And I think Monica could see at least the edge of the ball.
8 and 10's all jammed
Since I
up.
brought my glasses today, I can put them on. Forgot to bring them. Yeah, she can see the left edge of the ball.
Looked like there's a
she's
lot
gonna
of balls.
curve. She's going to curve. She's going to curve around that 6. That was a nice shot, but I don't know if she called the 9 or not. Allison's standing up, so I don't think she called it. And I think Allison, since this is call shot, Allison's is going to make
I like
her
this
shoot
ruling
again.
where you can make them shoot again. You know, if they luck a ball in, I like this rule. It's where she can either take the shot or pass.
Right. Allison's just going to, I'm sorry, Monica is just going to kick 1 rail behind it. She just called the opposite corner.
She should hit this pretty hard with draw the ball. Maybe try to stop her cue ball right there, and maybe the one more like.
Right.
Yeah, she hit it kind of not good.
Okay. Allison doesn't really have a pocket. I think she's going to probably cut the one ball slightly
toward the 8.
No, I think she's going to put the cue ball behind the 8. Let's see what she does. Yeah, that's what she did. Take it from me. I've seen her play a lot. That's a snooker
That's
shot.
1-0 Mary.
That's how.
1-0.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't be making me look stupid now, Mary.
Hey, I'm not. I'm just telling you. I know how Allison plays. You know how many times I've lost to Allison 9-8, and then that's how she beats me.
Yeah.
Because I just, it's like, damn. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Daniel. But anyway. Disney
We
Channel.
got Daniel
Yeah.
sitting here giving us a horse
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah. He's babysitting us.
Yeah. He knows my record, and
He's close enough. He's close enough to slap either one of us if we get out of line.
Yeah.
I love Daniel. This is my first time that I met Daniel. We've talked and texted
Oh,
and
really?
Facebooked for a very long time. But this is the first time we've actually met in the flesh. And he's a good guy.
My God, this is a pretty tough ball to hit here. I don't know how she can hit it.
Take my glasses off.
Oh, boy. I know I'm going to look like...
I think Allison's going to kick, Monica is going to kick 2 rails, and she's got to hit it with inside, I think, to hold it up. Let's see what she does. Oh, she's going the other way. She went 1, 2, 3, 4 rails. Okay, she did not hit it. That earned Allison ball in hand. Now.
They're playing 3 fouls, right?
Probably.
I'm sure.
Probably. And I think Allison's going to do it again. Because
the 8-10's all
the
jacked
8-10
up.
is tied up.
Balls are sitting kind of squirrely. I don't know. I mean, she's got...
I mean, it's possible she could
if she gets on the 6...
shoot the 1 and then the 2 and then the 4, or the 3 and then the 4. Can she break it up with the 6?
Yep. If she gets... the
5 to the 6 to the 7?
Right.
Yeah, this looks like what she's going to do. Let's see. Just drift out to either drift out low and shoot this 3 in the same pocket, or drift across and shoot
Same
it
pocket.
in the opposite pocket. I think she's going to go the same pocket.
Well, we got matches on every table. Oh.
Yep, it's toughening up too.
There's a good match over there.
Several good matches.
My friend Tina, she's playing Vivian.
Yeah. And Karen Core is playing someone too right now. I just went and looked at the board and I forgot who she was playing. And then Lena is playing one of the Collado sisters. I don't know if that's Emily or Eleanor.
Well, we're going to see what she does here.
Yep.
Even if she gets funky on this 6, she can still duck again. Got them balls.
Yeah, and she can still, if she gets bad on the 6 or unable to break up the cluster with the 6, she can play shape, do it with a 7.
She got there.
Boy, you know what?
It's
I think
close.
she did.
It's really close.
I think she did.
Hard to tell the angle, and it looks like she might be hitting it like a half an inch away from the 8. I don't know if is she straightened enough to hit it.
No, she's using inside. She's using reverse. So
Maybe
I
she's
think
gonna go into the rail and come and kick at
back
it.
in, back out into it. Yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that. Oh,
Well,
she's
look at
playing
this.
to go with the 7. All right, she's going to swing with the 7.
Yeah.
She went too far.
She got a pretty wide angle there, but I think she's all right, huh?
I think she can just
Go
hit
in
it
right,
with a low ball and
low
slide.
left, yeah.
Slide into it. Bingo.
This and then the 10 sits.
Don't go too far.
Well,
I think she's fine.
She
She
hit
can
it good.
swing around the table.
Oh yeah, she's golden.
1, 2, 3 rails.
Yep.
And all she's got to do is get off this 3rd rail. Just hit it.
Yeah.
Bounce off, and she's got the whole rest of the table. So she just has to play it hard enough to hit the 3rd rail and bounce off a little bit. Or hit it harder and take it all the way down.
Well, while she's hesitating there, there's nothing. Cue ball's not going anywhere near the corner.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Allison, 2-zip. You know, in this alternate break, I know in 9-ball it's a little bit easier to break and run out. 10-ball it's a lot tougher. But in 9-ball, you know, it's imperative to win on your break. Because if you get behind a couple of games, it's very difficult to catch up because you have to wait for them to make a mistake on their break. And you have to get, even if you play perfect on your break, you still have to wait for them to play less than perfect and get a shot.
You know, when I did this, they had that bar table thing a year or two ago at the Westgate with all the men pros, and they were playing alternate the break. And I'm telling you, I think it's more exciting.
Were they playing 9-ball or 10-ball?
9-ball.
Yeah, so 9-ball.
It might have been, I can't remember. It could have been. I can't remember. It was one or the other.
Yeah.
But the alternate break, when it's your turn, you got to come with it.
That's what I mean. But if you get behind, it's very difficult to win.
Oh, yeah, it's real hard. When you get behind 3 or 4 to nothing, you're like dead.
You're dead. Yeah, because you have to wait for them to make. You have to play perfect on your break and make sure that and hope they make a mistake.
That's why it's so critical, though. You know, with the alternate to break, it's just critical. You got to break them perfect when it's your turn. I like it.
Well, there's also the varying thing because people love to watch people put packages together.
Oh yeah.
Or like the guys on the hill and you're down 8-5. Like I don't know if you saw the match on the stream a month ago with Dennis Arcoyo and Jason Shaw. Jason was ahead 5 or 6 to nothing, and then Dennis went ahead and went all the way to the hill.
I think I saw
stalled
it, yeah.
on the hill, and Jason run 4 or 5 and out to win the match.
Right.
And if it was alternate break, he wouldn't have had a shot to win that match.
Oh, no.
And that was one of the most exciting matches I have ever seen. Because they both played perfect, damn near perfect. So there's 2 schools of thought. There's pros and cons
on both sides.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Allison
must
have made a
you
ball
says
on the
meanwhile
break.
All the time. Where that came from is Robin.
I first heard it from Belinda and Buddy and the people in Texas. Everybody says, yeah, well, meanwhile.
Yeah, meanwhile. Yeah. That's
right?
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Allison is the complete package. She uses the bridge, or as they call it in Britain, the rest, so well.
Oh, I know.
I remember one time we were fooling around. A bunch of us were fooling around, and I watched her run out just using the rest.
Really?
Yeah, she just threw the balls on the table, and she ran out, played just as good as she does without it. Nice shot. Okay.
This is easy to duck here.
Yeah, I think Allison's gonna
A little bit of
put the
slow,
cue
low
ball
left.
underneath the
Hits the rail and just ducks right in behind there.
Yep, underneath the 4-8. Oh, she leaked down. Nope, she didn't. Hit it perfect. Very nice.
It's so harder to hit balls going one rail as opposed to 2 and 3 rails. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got to like be right on the. You got to be right on that line.
yeah.
Especially when you got to kick at one ball. If you miss it, you're like, oh, dude, you look so stupid. You're like, don't you know the angle?
I know.
You know?
Especially when it's in the middle of, it's
Oh,
close
yeah.
to the rail. It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
but
easier.
like,
But when
this
it's
is
in the
tough.
middle of the table, it makes it hard.
This is hard to hit this ball.
Yeah. I always
Yeah, see?
look to go 2 rails
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's a much bigger ball.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to hit this ball.
Yeah.
Well,
Now we've got the balls on the side rail tied up. That looks
the
like
4,
the
5,
4
and
and the
6, the 2, nothing goes.
And last night, see where the 5 is?
Uh-huh.
Last night, the ball, almost every game with the Monica match, when they broke the balls, the ball was on this side of the table,
I know. I see.
just below. And I haven't seen, I mentioned to Dana, I've hardly ever seen that in a match. And it seemed like almost every game, a ball stopped there.
Well, when I was watching Corey do it one time play Shane, it happened every game.
Well, that's because
They know how to.
he pattern racks and manipulates the hit and.
I like that option. That was a good shot.
Yeah, it was. The
Because
balls
you
are tied
got
up.
no chance
and,
running these balls.
Plus, she drew it back to the end rail, so it makes the shot on the 1 tougher.
I might have tried to hook her behind that 2 and 8 again before I shot that. Would have put her on 2.
Well, I think it was a free shot because it's a tough run out, and she's got to come with the 1, and she's down 2-0. Let's see what she does. Well, Allison might be able to break that 4 out right now.
Does the 2 go by the 8? Yes.
Sure does. I think I might try to break that 4 out right now, early. Shoot right across. That's what she did. Very nice.
Turned out good.
Yeah, she's a little jacked up.
Yeah, I can see from here. Yeah.
But she's got enough space where I think she can bridge behind the 6 and bring the stick down between like that. So she's not too bad.
What kind of cue is she playing with, I wonder?
I don't know. She always played with a Q-Tech in the past. But that was, a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. Glory Estefan. Where's wonder where Jeanette Lee? She don't play no tournaments, does she, no more?
No. Oh, you don't? Yeah, I was just wondering if that should be one of the questions on their questionnaires, what kind of cue they use.
An important question because everybody wants to know.
Right.
I want to know.
Yeah. She strokes so well with the bridge. Watch how she does this.
I know.
She's got to power this ball. I mean, she just, look at this, perfect speed. And she just uses the bridge so well.
Oh, yeah.
Karen,
all
too.
that snooker playing.
Yeah,
Oh,
all that
yeah.
snooker playing paid
Yeah.
off. And I'll tell you what, who else used the bridge well? Who
Who?
was the first of the females that I saw that I really admired the way they used the bridge? Nikki Benish. Little
Really?
Nikki, because she had
That
to.
makes sense. She's
She
4
had
feet
to.
tall. Yeah.
She had to. And you remember that bridge that Mike Danner invented? stretch bridge.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
he
yeah.
gave her one.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
and boy, I'll tell you what, she manipulated that thing. She
Nikki Benish.
yeah.
Hadn't heard that name
Nikki
in a while.
Mancuso now. She remarried.
She don't play pool anymore, does she?
Once in a while.
Once in a while.
Yeah, she plays in that Smoky Mountain shootout once in a while, snaps it off, and then disappears until next year. But she's got a little boy. I think he's probably I don't know, 7 or 8 by now.
We got a tester here.
Now, wonder if that ball is frozen to the rail.
I believe she's got to go across the table behind it, past the 9. I don't know how she. You know, she can hit this
It
with
looks like
center
it's
ball.
frozen, doesn't it?
She should hit this with center ball and go straight across. Straight across the rail.
She's either going to cross corner it, she's going to one rail
Oh,
across.
she's cutting it. She's cutting in the
bank,
corner.
or she's going to shoot it in the corner. Let's
Just
see
like
what
this.
she does.
Oh, it's perfect.
Nothing to it. Wow, what a great shot.
1-1. I call that one. You're trying to ignore me like I didn't.
No,
You wouldn't say anything.
Well, last night Monica banked 2 of them. Same shot.
Really?
Yeah.
We can say what we want now. Dan's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
That's
oh,
right.
Oh,
What about
good.
them? Yeah. Yeah. What about that New York Blackie?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
That's
Well,
all. With
this
the bridge,
is the
yeah,
opening that Monica
needed.
needs desperately. She needs to get out here.
She needs
And
to
I
go
believe
rail first
this
here.
is Monica's break coming up.
Well, Mary, you wouldn't believe this. I don't think she has a sponsor right now.
Who?
We talked about that last night. I think it's unconscionable that neither Allison or Karen have a sponsor.
What?
Yeah, it's unconscionable. That's why they don't travel overseas to Europe, to China,
Allison
and
didn't
Taiwan.
have a sponsor.
And Karen. Neither one of them do. And it's disgusting.
Q sponsor. I don't know about it.
They don't have any sponsors, period.
How could you be a cue maker and not sponsor those two?
Yeah.
I mean, like, do you
Yeah.
not like pool, or I mean, what is the problem here?
It's unconscionable.
It's wild.
And that's the state of pool in the United States.
Yeah, because that's just craziness. I
Yeah.
mean,
2 of the best players in the world can't travel to compete.
yeah,
It's the
that's
first tournament that Allison has played in since the beginning of the year, I think.
so sad.
That is sad.
As good as she, as good as she.
Yeah.
I mean, could you find a better person to get behind than Allison Fisher? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And,
It's pretty
You know,
wild.
to her credit, Allison has developed quite a schedule of demonstrations, trick shots,
Yeah.
instructional, and she travels quite extensively
Yeah,
doing that.
well,
And,
good for her.
And I saw her a few years ago when I was living in Florida. She came to Breakers, Island Breakers in Merritt Island, Florida. And so I went over to see her show and, of course, to see her. And she puts on a great show. And she answers questions from the people, ask her anything. And
Check out this break. She hits him hard.
now that's the way she was breaking last night. But she was parking the cue ball.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, Monica is partners with Helena Tornfelt. They have a billiard room
In Atlanta.
sports bar in Villa Rica, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, we had a couple good stories to tell, and Daniel come bopping back in, kind of put a kibosh to that real quick. Yeah, Lord.
Anyway. Well, let's see here. It's a 2 to the 3 is is fairly simple. The 3 of the 4 is pretty simple. It looks to me like
6 to the
the 7 to the 8, or maybe the 4 to the 5. Actually, the 4 to the 5, because she's got to come back, and the pocket's blocked down there.
7. Yeah, and the
So
7 to the 8's kind of funky too. You got to get
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So, but I think if she gets good on the 5, the rack should be over. So I'd say the getting to the 5 is the key. Okay, I think she's just going to draw straight back. If she hits it too hard, she can shoot it in the side. And if she pulls it back a little further than where she is, she can shoot it in the corner.
Well, we got 61 women in this event. That makes me happy. 20. There's 24 left. Right, Dan? What a nice event. 61 women. That's a lot of women, isn't it?
Sure is. Last night, Daniel and I were talking about how there was only about 7, 8, 10 girls that would show up at all the tournaments. I'm talking about the 70s and the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
I remember for a stretch in the 80s, there was only the same 11 of us at every tournament.
Yeah.
And it was all we could do to arm twist promoters to have a women's event for us. Women's game has come a long way. Still has a long way to go. But participation is definitely up, and it's become accepted for women to play pool now. It's not an oddity like
back then there was only like 3 or 4 women that could really play, and that was you, Lori John, Robin, and who else?
Belinda, Lori Champeau.
Lori played good. Champeau, yeah. And there was, yeah.
And then Cass, do you remember Cass?
Castile.
She played pretty good on the bar box.
Yeah, Georgina.
Yep, Georgiana.
Yeah, Yep.
And I know you remember the big cue ball. I used to love playing on the bar table with the big cue ball.
I remember I was in Detroit, and Geraldine Titcomb come to play Lori Champeau.
Geraldine, I forgot about her too. Yep.
She came to Detroit to play Lori, races to 11, and Lori beat her 2 sets, 11-1.
Yeah.
Lori played good there in Detroit.
Yeah.
She was tough. She was tough. I mean, she was one of them.
My stake horse was Bucktooth, and her stake horse was, of course,
Freddie.
Detroit. Yeah, Freddie in the Detroit queue. They wouldn't let her play outside of the rack, and we wouldn't play there.
Yeah.
And Geraldine offered to let us play at her place, a neutral place, and Detroit crew wouldn't go for it. So we never played except in tournaments.
Well, y'all would have been a good match.
Yeah.
Very
nice.
She hit that ball.
Let's get past the 9.
She hit that ball nice.
Perfect.
Nice, solid center ball. Stroke.
Allison's playing as good as I've ever seen her play.
She's playing, yeah.
She's playing very well. She's definitely controlled this match.
Uh-oh. Oh, good.
She purses her lips. She didn't go. She always does that when she doesn't get exactly perfect. That's about the only emotion you ever see from her.
Oh, speaking of people's facial expressions, the funniest thing I've ever seen is, what's your name? Guy Young Kim.
Yeah.
She makes some of the funniest faces I've ever seen. I laugh. I mean, she's really. Have you ever seen her do that?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'll die laughing.
She plays very well too.
Sure, she does. I wonder where she's been. Is she around? What does she do?
Well, she doesn't come here because the prize money's, when the WPBA had their tour.
Where does she live?
She lives in Korea.
Oh,
She's
okay.
from South Korea. She plays in the Asian events.
Oh, okay. I like watching her play.
Yeah, she plays well. I think she kicks better than any of the women.
I like watching Jasmine Ocean play. She's another girl that plays good, I think.
Yeah, she does.
This Dan, he has got some gadgets back here for us. I'll tell you something. I feel like I'm on like the wide world of sports back here. Really.
All right,
He got
boys
a nice,
and girls,
it's a great
it's 3 to
setup
1.
here. Dan got a great setup.
It's 3 to 1. Allison's breaking, and you're right. This is a fabulous setup.
No, she hit them weak.
Yes, she did. It's going in, and it showed. You can almost hear. You can close your eyes and hear whether they hit.
You know what's funny about
break.
that is, you know when that really comes in effect is you can break the balls playing one pocket, and guarantee you close your eyes, you can tell when they break good by the way they sound.
Yep.
They kind of click, click,
Yep.
click. Are we ever going to play any one pocket? Never. I don't guess.
You have an open invitation to come over.
Here's a problem, real quick. I'm just going to real quick. The problem is we have to make a fair game and play real cheap, because playing one. Well, no, it's fair, and I don't care if I have way the worst of it, but you got to play for like at least $5 a game, or a race of 4 for 20.
But I don't know thing one about one pocket.
Well, that's why I'm trying to make. That's why I'm trying to make a game.
I'm not going to make a game with a game I don't know how to play. I can't do it.
You shoot so good though.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
I played with Ming in Texas a little bit in one pocket, and Ming just toasted me, and she doesn't play very well.
all I want's 9-7.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Mary, I know one thing. You mess with this Mary Kenniston, she's a tough nut to crack. That's all I can tell you.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Meanwhile, I love you, Mary.
I love you too, honey. I love you, man.
Yeah, love you, man. Yeah.
She's in a tricky spot here. I think she's got to come 3 rails.
Yeah, 3 rails. Just get back out.
Yeah, to either shoot the
Looks like she's gonna
3
miss it.
in either corner,
She didn't hit
or
it.
the side. And she got on the 50-yard line for everything.
Oh, why she didn't shoot harder and shoot the 3 in the corner? You know
Well,
what I mean? Like right on the line.
I think she wanted to.
Yeah.
She can still do that though.
What's
She's
the
just got
score?
to. She's just got to.
It's a score 3 to 1 or 2 to 1.
It's 3 to 1, I believe. I think she's got to hit this with a little inside draw and just drop just below the side pocket and then off the rail down to the floor. I think if she hits it with a natural ball, she's going to go too long. Or she'd try to go under it.
Was she trying to make that ball?
I don't know. I think she called the pocket.
Because she hit way up the long rail.
Yeah. Well, I think she was worried about the scratch.
Yeah.
And I think that, it's hard to see from here, but
yeah, the
to
angle
me, that's the way it looked.
Yeah.
To shoot it with the low inside. I think Allison's just going to separate the balls, put the cue ball on one rail and the 3 ball on the other side rail. Let's see what she does. Oh, she was going. Oh, look at this. This is the advanced pool I was talking about. Wow.
I just quit right now.
That's
match
amazing.
is yours. I'm done.
Yeah. See, that's what separates the men from the boys. Yeah, what a great shot. And that's where the snooker background comes into play.
Yeah, exactly. That's like a snooker safety. You know what I mean? You're hiding behind them balls. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I was thinking about just trying to hide between behind these two. Well, I just learned something there. Goes 1. Okay, that was a good hit.
Shot.
I was just going to get lucky and leave her longer. And the 4-6 is tied up anyway. Or is that the 4-7?
Or 7.
Okay, 4-7.
Took me about 6 months.
It's, you know, it's just ridiculous that they can't stick with the colors that they've used for a million years.
It took me 6 months to figure out the difference.
Well, last night with Daniel. Went through the same thing.
And for some reason, it's locked in my brain now that goofy color one's a 6, you know?
Yeah. I think it's just an excuse. Sell more ball sets.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't, yeah.
Oh, boy. That's the first mistake we've seen her make, other than the scratch on the break.
Yeah. We'll see what she does here.
Well, she has to get out here. I mean, this is going to either be 4-1 in a very short race.
Oh, this is critical
or it's
here.
3-2. She has to get out, and I know she knows that. So now, does she play the 3 and try to break up the 4-6, or does she play? Allison's on 1. Does she play a snooker?
You just lock her up on the floor.
Lock her up.
You know what?
I think
she can really lock her up on the floor too. She just gets right behind it. You know, if she hits this ball, this could get funny if she hits it. I think she's going to try to break it out and try to run out, and maybe then if she gets tough, then she can just reduck. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, it looks like she's going to play to break it up and then just go underneath and clip the 6.
Turned out good,
okay,
I believe.
It turned out good.
Yeah.
Or is that the 7?
Yeah.
Sometimes it is hard to teach old dogs new tricks.
Have you been practicing at all?
Yeah. Play all the time.
Kind of cue ball? Measle ball?
No, I play with Centennials with the
blue
ball that came with it.
Blue circle,
yeah.
Which I think plays exactly like the measle ball. So
I have
close.
the measle ball too.
I like them both. Yeah, but the blue circle is hands down the best ball ever made, I think.
I think so. That's why I play with it. You know, I've got Aramith balls. I don't have the Cyclops. But I've got a set of Aramith balls, and I've got the red circles.
I wouldn't play the red circle.
Red dots and measle ball.
Too light for me, the red circle. I don't. It plays light, but I don't know. We'll see what she does here. Look at this.
Well, she should be able to just pocket this 5, stick to the stick to the 6, come up 1 rail for the 7. It's almost connect the dots.
You know, when you're behind, just shooting that 5 ball down the length of the table, it's tough. You know what I mean? It might.
Yeah, but she's pretty. You know, she's fairly straight, and she doesn't really have to do much with the cue ball. You know, maybe draw it a touch.
We'll see here
Let's see
now.
what she does. I would just concentrate on making the ball. That's all.
I'm telling you. I know. I'm telling you. I'm up now. It's 2-1 me. Forget about it. It's 2-1 me. No.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
I'm telling you.
Oh, you're not going to tell me again.
No, 2-1. You a trip, Mary. But you know, I mean.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I tell you, on these pockets and these rails are lively. Just touch anything, it just.
Yeah.
You know. I'm more likely to shot the ball on the side and go around the table some kind of way.
I thought about that.
You know, I'm sure you did.
I thought about that.
Shooting these long shots on these pockets is just funky.
So, does she stay in that general area and shoot the 7 in the side, the 8 in the corner, the 9 in the opposite corner, and the 10 in the... I think it's basically connect the dots.
Does she have an angle to shoot the 7 over here? Or she just, I can't tell if she's straight in.
I think she's just going to stay in that area and shoot the...
There you go.
There you go. And then it's just bing, 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 bing.
Right. I'm shooting the
Of
8
course,
to
you have to
side
make
here.
the dots.
I'm rolling up. I'm shooting the 8 to side here. Forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it depends on the angle that she has.
I'm doing it. I ain't shooting that 8 in the
I
corner.
like to shoot the balls in the sides.
Yeah.
You know, you have a lot more options.
Boy, she broke the heck out of them balls over there. Nice shot. Yep. Where you from, Mary? Originally, where was you born?
Long Island.
Long Island, really?
Yeah, Long Island, Suffolk County.
You spent a lot of your life back there?
Well, I graduated from high school there, and then while I was in college, my family moved over to North Jersey. So my father worked in the city, so it was an easier commute, New York City. So when I came home from school, my family was in North Jersey, and I didn't know anybody. I'd get lost backing out of my driveway, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I lived for a few years, and then that's where I first started playing pool too, North Jersey. And then at the end of '79, I took off and went on the road, and ended up out west in LA. And then I went up to the Bay Area, then back to LA, and then came to Vegas in '86 and stayed here for.
When was you with
many
Buddy
years.
and Blackie? When was that?
79, 80, 81, 82.
All right. Four to one.
4-1, and the players are taking a break.
Alternate the break.
Match on hands.
Let's see if we can get some scores. Lena is playing one of the Collado sisters. The score is 3-1, but I'm not sure who has 3.
Where does Tina live now over there?
Tina
She used to be in
married a
San Diego.
military. Yeah, she married a military man, and she's living in Northern Virginia, I believe,
Okay.
right now. And then she said that they will be coming back. I think he's in the Navy. In fact, I think that's where, because they have a naval base in San Diego. So I think she's in the, might even be in the Norfolk area. I know they have a big naval presence there. But anyway, but she told me that he got his orders to next go back to San Diego. So she said the people have been very good to her, nice to her. And she says, but it's going to be good to come home.
Yeah.
And I kind of know what that's like. Las Vegas isn't my home, but I spent most of my adult life either here or in California. And out west is pretty much my home. I go back to the Northeast, and there's really not much there for me other than the great pizza and fried clams.
Where's that? Where's it?
Long Island.
They got a pizza place by my house that's like so good.
Which one? Yeah, but you're from Memphis. You don't know pizza.
No, it's called Setta Bella, and it's right next to Whole Foods, and it's got the best sauce.
Up by Green Valley Ranch on the other side of the highway.
On the opposite side of the Green Valley Ranch.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna check it out because I've been
you,
looking for a good pizza joint.
The sauce is like to die for. It's so good.
All right.
And the lunch special is like $10. You get the best salad in the world, the best salad ever. And the small pizza was like that big for $11. And I'm telling you.
All right.
So good.
Well, how about if I come over and kidnap you and take you for lunch, and then you come to my house and show me a few things?
I will do that.
Trade that?
I will do that. I will do that.
Okay.
I will do that.
All right. You got a date, honey.
You got it.
Now, these are night times or the afternoons?
Afternoon.
Oh. Making it tough.
I get too frisky at nighttime. I can't be going out.
So I don't wake up till nighttime.
You sleep during the day? You like Andy Hughes.
I wake up noonish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You go to bed late?
3. I'm a
Noon.
nightmare.
I'm up every morning at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's my husband. He's the same way. Yep.
What'd you find out over there? Scores?
Okay, Daniel just came back with some scores. Okay, Vivian and Tina Malm are tied at 4 apiece. Karen Kaur is leading Brittany Bryant 3-1. Mary local, great local player, Mary Kaufman is Amanda Sousey 2-2. And Wyckoff, I don't know the first name. And that's tied up at 2 also. Kaylin Wyckoff. Okay, and we're looking at the board here. Oh. Oh, okay. Anyway, Allison's back. She's ready, raring to go.
I get a kick out of arguing with Trey about the one pocket. I make him mad. Power one pocket. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Ronnie Allen was running 8 and out, one-handed, jacked up.
Well, I kind of got in a little discussion with Scott at Derby City in the past year about.
Oh yeah, he's the
because
one that started
I told
all
him
that.
the same thing. I says, power one pocket. I said, you
Power
didn't
one
invent that. I
pocket.
says, Ronnie Allen was doing that before you were born.
You think Eddie Taylor's playing safe, playing one pocket
Yeah,
when he
that's
can
what I
bank?
told him. But I was just giving him the needle.
I know.
Boy, I got him going good.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah.
Then we sat back and laughed. Okay, Gia Lee and Kaylin Wyckoff are tied at 2. And yeah, that's it. Okay. All right, we're back in action here. It's Monica's break. She's trailing 4-1.
She better win this one.
Yes. Allison's played darn near perfect. She has made 2 errors.
I think she's only missed one
She
ball.
scratched on both of them were scratches. She scratched on the break in this last game, and then she scratched trying to play safe. And other than that, she's made no mistakes. And Monica's been struggling trying to find her.
This table's tough too, so it's hard to play good on this table. This table's tough.
She played good last night.
Who did?
Monica.
Did she?
Played real good. Yep. She played great. Okay, that's the way she was breaking last night.
Nothing goes.
3 ball? No.
Nothing.
Okay, where's the 2? Okay, well, I think Allison can just come across the table, and as long as she doesn't get tangled up with the 5, she should be all right.
Yeah, if she hits a little top right, she'll come up to the right side of the 5.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth. Look, 1 o'clock on the cue ball. Just like that.
Just like that. Little bounce.
Just like that. Don't get no better than that.
All right, now let's take a look and see her angle on the 2.
3-1.
Well, she's on the wrong side of the 2 ball. It's nearly straight, but favoring the wrong side. So does she drift down a little bit and cut the 2 in the corner, or does she follow it 2 rails, or does she?
Looks like she's going around the horn.
Following it 2 rails.
Yep.
With inside.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and she missed it. Well, this is the break that Monica's been looking for. I think she's got a clean shot at the 2 ball. Now she's just got to check her path to make sure she can weave her way through those balls and get on the 3. And I think that's all I would concentrate on. It's just not going into the balls. And,
is she jacking up like she's
hooked? Why is
hooked?
she doing that? Maybe she is hooked.
God,
Okay,
she
well,
hit
she
that.
knows more than we do.
She sure hit that ball good. Good
All right,
Lord.
well, very
Huh?
good. Very good.
Yeah, that was a great
She
shot.
probably had to do that to beat
Yeah.
hitting the 5.
Yeah.
I think she wanted to avoid the 5.
Nice
It's hard
shot.
to see looking at a monitor. Okay. All right. She got straight in on the 3, which makes the 4 a difficult shot. She's just got to
Well, she
concentrate
got
on
like
just
right on the goofy side of the 3 too.
She's
Yeah,
gonna
that was
try
tough.
to,
Yeah, she was in a spot there. I
Yeah.
don't like this.
well, she's just got to concentrate on making the ball. She makes the ball, she should be okay.
Yeah, she just hit the cue ball right on at 12 o'clock. It should go straight across. You know, hit it between the diamond and the side.
Yep.
She don't want to put no right English on the ball because she'll go right in the drink. Cue ball go right in the gar hole. You don't know what that is, Dan. Dan's laughing like he knows what the gar hole is.
I never heard of it either.
Really?
No, what's that? I mean, I know it's a side
It's-
pocket, but
it's-
why do they call it that?
The gar hole is where the fish down in the Mississippi River, they live
Right.
in a hole. Gar fish. They're
Oh,
like,
okay. I didn't know they lived in holes. Okay.
yeah, they live in like a
I've
hole
seen
in the
gars.
bank.
I just
Yeah.
didn't know what they were.
And
Okay.
they, and they have that
live-
beak like an
Right.
alligator.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I got you.
yeah. So if you go in the hole, you're going in the gar hole.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know they lived in holes.
Well, they're under the water.
I know they are, but I didn't know. Anyway, she missed that shot and left Allison straight in with pretty much ball in hand position to get to the 5. Ball position on the 5.
So you get behind 4-1, this alternate the break, and you
Everything's
about
tough.
stick up.
Everything's
You
tough.
can just stick a fork in you from here.
Yep.
Something weird's got to happen to get back in this match.
Well, she's had a few chances, but she hasn't been able to capitalize
Yeah.
on them. You know, and things lay tough. You know, when you're down. You know.
When you get to the
And
table, and there's 10 balls. It looks like there's 30 balls on the table. You're like, where do I go here?
Yep. Well, this is the key here, getting on the. Oh, okay. See, I thought she was shooting this one to go back to the. I gotta learn these balls.
Just always remember the funky looking color one is the 6.
They're both funky looking to me.
Okay, the neon looking one.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't get it. Just gonna cue this on inside with a little inside. Nice bounce up. And it's just one rail and up to the 9. Depending on where she lands,
She might be shooting the 9 on the side. She might be shooting the 9 on the side. I can't tell from here.
Yeah.
I can't tell from here. Looked to me like she'd have a problem trying to stay in this area. Looks like it's a pretty steep cut. What do you think? Can't tell from here.
Well, I know what I would do. I would hit it with low left and draw it over here to the diamond and shoot the 9 and the 10 in the opposite corner. I don't know what she's doing.
That's probably what she's trying to do.
There you go.
3-2, me.
I called that.
I know,
Oh,
but I was
oh,
ahead
okay.
3-1.
Oh, you were.
Now
You
you got
were,
2.
huh?
Yeah.
All right. You sure?
Yes, ma'am. And you call that one perfect.
Yeah.
I will shoot the 9 on the side. That's what I know about this.
Yeah. No, I'd shoot it. I'd shoot it like that. I like to use. I like to draw my ball.
Yeah.
I like to hit it low, and that's one of the legacies from Blackie, because you know he shot everything. He hardly ever shot
miss
anything with a high
Blackie.
ball. Oh, I love Blackie.
New York Blackie.
He was one of the funniest guys I've ever known in my life. Used to call everybody Goose.
Yeah, I love Blackie. We were buddies.
Yep. 5-1. You were on the road with Rocky.
Yeah, we were together for a couple of months. We made money together. Shoot, I tell you what we did back in the late '70s. We won about $20,000 around Mississippi. Me and Blackie.
Yeah, he told me about that. He told me about your little dog.
Yeah, he'd always
He
want
loved
to.
that little dog.
Oh yeah, Ginger. We'd be out gambling and be going back to the room, and Blackie said, "Come on, we got to stop at like
Get him
Kentucky
something to
Fried Chicken and get her a chicken breast."
Right. Yeah.
He loved my dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blackie was a good dude. We made money. We never booked a loser. Well, we did. Real quick, one time I played Benny the Goose, Benny Conway, and Benny got me like 1,000 stuck. I was playing bad, and he was playing good, so I quit. Blackie got up there and played him, and beat him won that back plus 1,000, and then he quit Blackie and played me, and I finished him off.
The 1, 2, 3 punch.
Yeah. Let me call you back. I'm commentating.
Okay, Allison just scratched right in the side. Well, there are no trouble balls here. Let's see. Okay, and that opens up the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a fairly simple run out.
If you're ahead.
Well, she doesn't really have to do anything fancy here. Just don't overhit the 2.
No, she's all over the. Oh my God, she's all over the place. Look at this.
Yeah, she overamped.
Yeah. She hasn't had many real good opportunities
No,
either.
this is the best opportunity she's had.
Yeah.
They're all
it's been
laying there with all you needed really was some simple shape.
Yeah, I don't know why she hit it that. She hit it like real.
She just overamped, and and then she had a little bit of spin on the ball too, and when you put spin on the ball, you have to hit it a lot softer because the spin really takes off. That outside spin. You almost have to hit it half the speed.
Oh yeah.
As you would normally. It took me a long time to learn that because I used to shoot everything with English. And because in the old days, we played on that real slow cloth, that heavy, thick cloth, and then when they went to Simonis, Christ, it was like playing on the bare slate.
Made the game a lot easier.
Yeah. And,
you don't even have to have a stroke now to draw the ball and just hit it anywhere near below center.
Right. And and I really struggled in those first few years when they switched to Simonis cloth. Okay, successful hit. Left her a long shot. But I think that she just concentrates on making this ball and not scratching. She can shoot the 3 in the side. It's a tough shot, but the reward is if you make it and beat the scratch. Okay, she made it. Okay, but she was kind of ducking. She hit that with inside.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she wasn't real confident on that shot. Now the 3's hard because.
That's a tough shot in the side, and then she's going to turn the ball. She's ducking. She's going to go behind the 9-10 with the cue ball.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good shot.
She sure hit that ball good, didn't she?
Snugged her right up on that.
Yeah, she hit that ball nice.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm sitting here right in front of the table, and I'm looking at it horizontally, and you can barely see daylight between those 2 balls. She hit that really nice. She hit it really nice. Good speed.
I don't even know how she's going to kick. She's going to have to kick at the end rail here. She's going to have to go down the end rail, huh? Looks like, yeah. She's right on top of the 4.
I think she's got to go underneath
the 6.
The 6.
She might not
to
have
the
a
side
choice.
rail, end rail, and up.
I don't think she can even get behind it.
You don't think she
no,
can?
It might be sitting too close to the rail. Yeah, it's sitting too close to the rail.
Yeah.
She'll hit the 6 coming back. I don't know how she's going to hit it. I think she's going to have to just go one rail and come straight back, and that's
That's
super.
really tough,
That's, I know. I don't know if she.
especially jacked up.
Oh, look at this. She's got a 3-rail shot that's like damn near wired. Look, she overlooking it. Look.
Yeah, she had nothing. She's tying up balls.
I don't like that. I don't like that shot. I've never liked that shot because even if you tied it up, what if she runs a 4 or 5 block and then just reties
Well,
her
you
up?
have to make it tough, so you at least got a shot to get back to the table because anything can happen.
Yeah.
Back to the table. There must not have been a way to kick it because
There wasn't
she
any.
didn't do it.
I know. And,
Allison
believe
knows
me,
her rails.
oh yeah, she knows what she's doing. There's no
Yep.
doubt.
Yep.
The 3-rail mustn't have been on her. She would have seen it. She's gonna. She's 3-fouling her here. Boy, that was really nice shot. That was
a nice
really
shot.
nice.
Okay, Allison's on 1.
Boy, she hit that ball too. She
Yep,
put her
she
right
did.
on that.
Yep.
What a nice touch that was.
Mm-hmm.
If she don't hit this one, she's gonna really be buried on this next one.
Yeah.
What a nice shot.
This one's easier to hit though.
Oh yeah, at least she has a shot at it.
She
The
has
other one,
several ways to hit this one. She
yeah.
can go 1 rail, she can go 2 rails, she can go 3 rails, she can go 4 rails.
I don't think she's gonna hit it.
I like 3 or 4 rails better. Either into this rail and over or underneath and kick it up table. Let's see what she does.
She hit
it twice. Not once, but twice, and got rewarded. Hit it coming and going.
She's a little hard to hook. Nice shot. Oh no.
Well, what did she do here, Robert?
Well,
she can't freeze her behind the.
You know, she might. She's gonna be. I don't know. She might be forced and just trying to make this combination.
That's the only what I'm thinking.
I mean, because then
boy, I hate shooting those combinations,
oh, yeah.
especially one that's off angle like
that.
that.
The 3's gonna be going over there
Three's
by the
going
7.
to the side rail, and the cue ball's going the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's a mess. The whole thing's a mess.
But then on the other hand,
she tries.
She could play the 3 off the 6 and try to send it to the side rail, and the cue ball down by the 8. Or she could play the 3 off of that ball.
Well, like she did earlier,
you
just shoot the 3
here.
straight ahead and just roll the cue ball up on top of the 6.
I don't think it's laying right for her to do that.
It looks like it is on the monitor, but you see what I'm saying, Mary?
I don't think so.
She know because she hits that shot good. She did
I know
it.
she does, but I don't.
That's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. Watch.
Yeah, well,
she's gonna throw right into the rail, and the cue ball's gonna float right on top of the 6. Watch.
Yeah, I don't think.
That's what she was trying.
Yeah, she couldn't do that. She couldn't. She couldn't get the 3 past the 6 and get the cue ball to go the other way. That's the
but look,
simplest thing.
She hooked her anyway.
She still hooked her.
Yeah,
but it's not
a good one.
It's not, and she's on 2, and that, you know, a real good hook would. No, she's not. She hit that last.
Yeah, she remembers. Yeah.
Never mind. My error. I think Allison's going to bury her here. And I like to see this with Allison.
What's that?
She's way ahead. The odds are she's going to win the match, and she's still playing tough. She's still looking to bury her instead of just, you know, hitting it.
Yeah.
If she wins the game, you know, so what?
No, she's
tough.
And
it's just, you know, that's what I was talking about before about that mental toughness. I mean, she just never. She just plays hard, whether she's up 50 games
Yeah,
or down
there's no
50.
doubt about it.
She plays to win on every shot. And that's very rare, especially even among the men. Well, I think she can see enough of the ball to, well, I don't know. No, I changed my mind. I don't think she can see it. I think she's got a kick behind it. One rail, I think?
Can she get around? I don't think she can get there.
It's a little clearer here.
Yeah, I don't think she can get around.
I think she's got to just underneath the one rail. Kick it up table. Yeah, like that.
I don't know if she can get around there.
Well, she got a good result.
I'm looking over here at the wrong monitor, and she's already shot.
Yeah, this is the one that's...
I know, I'm a knucklehead. I'm waiting for her to shoot, and she's already shot 5 minutes ago. Like, what is she going to do? There we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Okay. All right, looks like Allison's frozen on the end rail. I think she's going to try to put the 3 up here by the 10 and the 5 and the 9 and just float the cue ball down to the end rail there by the 8.
I don't know.
Let's see if that's what she's going to do. That's what I would try to do.
I don't think she surely ain't going to try to pocket the ball because she might scratch in the left corner.
There's no reward for that.
No.
It's too tough.
I'm like you. I would just bank the 3 and try to put the 3 behind there and go down there by the 8 with
try
the
to
cue
hit
ball.
it into the
Yeah. Somewhere over there
between those second and third diamond on the rail here and let it float down.
Yeah.
And then
and
just
cue ball goes over there by the 8 close into the long rail, bounces over. Yeah. Or whatever. Yeah. She got like 4 balls to hide behind with the 3 if she can get over there.
Even if she just achieves distance.
Yeah.
You know, when you're on the end rail, everything's tough. Okay, that's what she did. Got to get past the side. Okay, she got a little lucky there. She hit it a little wider than I think.
Cut it a little bit too much.
Yeah. But she came out okay. And Monica's in a tough spot here. She can hit the right side of the ball. But where's the cue ball going to go? Looks to me like she'd go right into the 9.
Yep.
Now she's elevating. Okay, that was a good shot.
I'm telling you.
Very good.
You see, a lot of times with shots like that, with a red circle ball, you can't do that because when the cue ball hits the object ball, it bounces off.
Yeah.
Where this ball goes through the ball.
Right.
That's why I play in one pocket. This is a must. Red circle with the one pocket with red circle is a different game. Because you can't.
Even 9 ball too.
Yeah, you can't make the cue ball will not go through the ball. It'll hit the ball and it veers off.
And in the old days, for a while there, when the men and the women were playing together, they were using the red circles, and they were all different sizes and weights. I mean, it was ridiculous.
I know,
I never could understand why we didn't play with the ball that came with the sets. At least they were uniform size. And,
or you'd practice for a couple of weeks with a ball, and then you go to the tournament and have a different kind of ball.
Yeah. I remember, because we always used to take the rack and just rest it on. We'd line up all the cue balls, and you could rock the rack because they were all different sizes. And they still insisted on playing with it. Made no sense. And I think that's basically how this measle ball came into existence. So she goes 1, 2, 3 rails, or do you think she'll go 2?
3 in behind the 3, and if she hits the 3, it might cue ball might score it off and go behind
Squirt
the
off
10.
10 go up there.
Go, yeah, it might hit,
Yeah.
come up there and knock the 3 over there.
1, 2.
No, not like that. I'd hit the ball medium speed and do like you said, you know, try to knock 3 over there and cue ball bounce off behind those balls.
Well, that was a rare occurrence.
She don't make many. That's her second mistake.
Yeah.
In the last 6 months.
Allison.
Yeah.
Miss a kick like that.
Yeah.
She missed it by
quite a ways.
half a diamond.
Yeah. This is kind of funky here. The 6 and 7, she got to shoot a goofy combination. You know, I don't like it. That 6 and 7's. It's not hard, but you know when you're way behind.
When you're behind, it's.
When you're behind.
Combinations
5,
are hard enough, even the ball's hanging in the hole.
I know it is. Especially when you're behind 5-1, and you get the balls by the rail and every other thing.
That's right. Well, she's just got to try to put the cue ball as close to where you would put it if you had ball in hand.
Right.
For the combination.
About a foot away from the 6.
Yep.
No. She'd be like,
pretty good.
She got the right angle, but she sure would have been nice to be like a foot closer.
Yeah, but then I think she couldn't because
then the
she
angle
was too straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she has to just accept that, the distance.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Well, very nice shot.
Yeah. I think she's out of the woods here. She's got to make sure she leaves herself a nice angle to get up table.
I know. Wouldn't it? Look where the 9 and 10's at.
I know.
Like the worst.
Well, everything's tough.
I know.
You know,
Is it not? Could it not be a little easier from the 9 to the 10? I mean, because this could get goofy if
I know.
you know.
Well, I think what I would do is I would just try to get in this vicinity and then just go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
2 rails around the table to the 10. Because I think.
And then she's too close to the rail here, where she's going to maybe. I'd shoot hard enough where I'd go like that and come out a couple inches. I wouldn't just roll this.
Pop it off.
I wouldn't have done this. I'd just top left come out.
Yeah.
I'd want a wider angle on the 8 than this.
And off the rail.
I know this makes it kind of goofy. You know.
Well, let's see what she does. I think she's just trying to keep it simple.
Now
stupid,
she's gonna have to go 1 rail as opposed to 2 rails to go toward the ball. Now she's got to cross the line because of being on the rail.
Yep.
Boy, she hit that ball good too,
she
buddy.
Did it good.
She sure did.
Now she just has to make sure she doesn't scratch.
I might just try to draw the ball right into the 10.
Into the 10, you think? Yeah.
Yep. Hit it hard.
It's funny, I very rarely think to do stuff like that because Buddy always told me never go into balls unless you have to.
What's he know about it?
I know, but
like he knows how to play position.
Yeah, I know. But anyway.
Buddy Hall.
Yeah, Buddy Hall.
Greatest position player of all times.
But anyway, but you might be right in the spot. I don't know. Well, we'll see what she does. But I think I would just try to draw it straight up. Okay, she did a little bit of both.
She did both. We both get a point for that one.
Draw. Flat draw.
Yeah. Boy,
very nice.
Yeah, she hit it.
She hit it real
nice. She hit it really good. Nice out.
Very nice. Okay, 5-2.
Very nice. I tell you something. Plus, in the spot she was in, down 5-1, she made a super out. Don't you think, Mary?
Yes.
Sheesh.
And the thing is, the last shot, it was beautiful. But if she hit just a little bit lower on the 10, she wouldn't have.
She'd have been screwed.
Yeah.
She'd have had no shot.
Yeah. Or if she would have clipped it on the top side, she would have went.
Yeah.
She hit it absolutely perfect.
Exactly perfect where she had to hit it.
She hit it perfect.
And I don't know if she was trying to do that, actually. I don't think she was trying to hit it. I think she was trying to go past it.
I don't know. I don't know.
It was close.
Yeah.
But it turned out perfect. Good for her.
Okay.
I like to see her breaking run out here. Scores 5-2.
Well, she certainly needs to.
Oh,
Okay, well, she made a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She made 2 balls in the break. I think the 1 and 2 are down,
and the
she's
4.
straight in on the 3, and the 4 is on this opposite rail. And it's.
I think she can.
She might be able to either pop it or go
She's
follow
going
it 1 rail and over.
left. Boom, boom. Swing right over.
Right, that's what it. Yeah.
Yep. Top left here.
Yep.
And you got to hit this ball real fluid, real smooth.
Let the spin do the work for you.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's
That's
not
what
that
she's
tough
doing.
from there. It's not
That's
that.
what
It's
she's
actually
doing.
not that tough from here. You know, Mary, on shots like this, exactly this particular shot,
Very nice.
but she got
Little bounce. She got perfect.
You got to make sure you have like a real good
Follow
roll
right.
on top.
Exaggerate your follow
you got to
through.
really make sure that cue ball's rolling. You know.
Yeah, don't overpower it.
No, it's nice and smooth. Make
Let
sure.
the English do the work.
Yeah,
for
hit
you.
it way on top.
She hit that nice.
Shoot, yeah, she sure did. She didn't hit it high enough on top. She kind of like stunned it a little bit.
Yeah, she barely missed that 8 ball.
I know. She got.
Anyway, she's in good shape.
Oh no. Yeah.
She's feeling the pressure. It's every shot is tough when you're down.
And then she had been jacked up. Yeah, she's
hard enough playing Allison Fisher without being down too. Allison just nearly always plays her game, which is tough. Yeah, she's a tough player.
Yes, I agree.
She's elevated in the trees. She's got to concentrate on making the ball and getting out of the pocket. Oh boy, look at this. Wow. Hit it with inside, 2 rails, boom, into the ball, and stop the cue ball. What a beautiful shot. Now,
What?
I think you follow the ball. 1, 2, 2 rails and out and shoot the ball. Is this the next ball?
Yes.
Okay. That's the way I would play it.
Neon 6.
Neon 6, okay. Neon next. Okay.
I swear it took me 6 months. I would commentate match after match. I'm like, what ball is it? And I finally caught on.
Well, I don't know why they made it so similar in color.
I don't know. It's goofy.
Why didn't they keep it brown or purple like it used to be?
I know.
That's why I wasn't sure of that shot.
Yeah.
Because it's too hard to get on the 50-yard line, and you got to contend with the 7.
She's in the.
But maybe she was worried about scratching in this pocket. It's a lot different from the sidelines than when you're actually at the table. I never missed a ball from here.
I haven't either. My safety game is perfect.
This is a delicate shot. Just gotta hold it. Very nice. Very nice.
Sure is.
Now she's got to come with it. Does she follow it?
See, back in the day with that slow claw, she'd have to smoke this ball.
Right. Yep.
Nowadays, just hit it below center and it just pops right back there. It's made it so much easier.
Yep.
But this ain't easy.
No, it's not.
These pockets are, once again, these pockets are.
I think I might follow it with inside, down to the end rail and up. a little bit inside. She's drawing it. So let's see what she does. She should be able to get it between the 9 and the 10 if she pops it. Yeah, see that's...
She pocketed the ball good, though. She hit it nice and solid, didn't she?
Yes,
Nice.
she pocketed it smooth, but she didn't have the... She was in a tricky spot there. She had to pop it, I think. Pop draw it.
Here, what do you do? Here's what's a little tricky here. I don't really know. You know, I might just go ahead and try to make this ball, bank it in here, or at the right speed, and put the cue ball over there. You know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this ball.
Well, it depends on whether she can reach it. No, see, she can't reach it.
Oh no, okay. No, she can't. No, she can't. Yep.
So that, you know, I might shoot the bank. She's just gonna just nick it and come 2 rails up to the center of the table.
It's a tough. This is.
Okay, I think she sold out.
Can't tell actually, but it is close. It is close.
But even if she could see it, it's a tough shot.
Is she trying to slow spin this ball in? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, she's elevated, which makes the shot even tougher. Yeah, she tried to twirl around, but she couldn't see it.
No, that she should have. If it was that, if she had to do all that, she should have just jumped the ball or kicked anything, but what she just did. Yeah, anything but that.
Or really dig down.
Something.
And really twirl it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But trying to shoot easy like that and twist the ball, that's like
hard to do.
At that distance and everything, yeah, that was tough. Well, she's on the hill.
Yes, sir. Six to two.
6-2. The Duchess of Doom.
Relentless. She just she's tough, and she just keeps coming at you.
And if she was losing 6-2, she'd still look the same.
Thing. Yeah.
She wouldn't look any different.
Relentless.
Yeah, she's a monster.
She sure is.
I've respected her game from day one too. I really have. She's just as tough as can be. I love when they, including myself, when everybody's always comparing old players to new players and this, and could this guy beat that guy? And blah. It's just so hard to pick. You just can't.
Sure, it is. It's like
you just
boxing.
Can't, yeah,
you
everybody
says, can Mike Tyson beat this one, or could he beat Joe Lewis?
Could he beat Rocky Marciano? Blah blah. Ali. Yeah.
It's different eras, and
like they talk about Balukas, you know what I mean, and all that,
A lot of people ask me what I think about Jean versus Allison. And the thing that even though on paper, I know that Allison is a better player as far as precision, and total knowledge, Jean had such a massive break. And she'd break and make 2-3 balls on the break every time.
Yeah.
And now if they played 10 ball, it might be a little bit different, but I'm just basing it on 9 ball. And she is the only female player that I've ever played that consistently hit me with 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s.
Yeah.
Every time I played her. Sometimes 2 3-packs, 2 4-packs.
Yeah.
And this is not a knock on Allison, but I've never seen Allison do that.
Yeah.
Now, I know that the last couple of years they've been playing alternate break, so of course it
Yeah.
would be impossible for her to do that. But we also played winter break for a lot of years, and the girls. I mean, we've all run 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Yeah.
At times, but never consistently.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be tough to overcome. Now, if they were playing alternate break,
Yeah.
I like Allison.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if they play winter break, I almost have to go with Jean. But of course, different errors.
Yeah.
And Jean didn't never played on Simonis.
Yeah. Right.
She never played on Simonis. And Allison came up on Simonis because that's what they played snooker on over there.
Jean might have played better on
She
Simone.
might have. But then on the other hand, Jean had a great stroke, big stroke.
Yeah. Yeah.
A stroke like a man.
Yeah.
And so it's apples and oranges.
Yeah. It's weird how they. Look what she just did. I think she hooked herself. No.
No, she's all right. She's okay, but she's got a tough shot. But then, when you're down one mistake and your opponent wins the game, everything's tough. Okay, nice shot. A little nip draw there.
Yep. Is Vivian playing Tina right now, Daniel?
Yes. I think they're on a break. I don't see anybody at the table unless it's over.
Yeah.
Might be over. Vivian's a fast shooter.
You think?
Yeah.
I've seen her. I mean, I tell you, boy, she's. I wonder if I've seen her miss balls that are easy. I mean, one stroking just sometimes don't. I don't know. That's why I'm so amazed at this Jason Shaw, how good he's playing, because he
two-stroke.
like, yeah. I mean, he's like.
Look how Earl plays.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
two-stroke.
yeah.
I mean, we used to make jokes about Earl. If you see him aiming, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
And some people. Okay, she got out.
Earl his last time. He got the finger things on
Yeah,
and the weights and he had on the yellow glasses and is he a bug or what?
Well, I've got a daughter that's bipolar, like Earl, and if she doesn't take her meds, she doesn't do so well either.
Yeah.
And the problem, Earl has told me that the meds, he's tried all the different meds. They've got quite a few of them. And you got to find the right one. And he says the problem is if they smooth them out and, but he can't make a ball.
Really?
Behind it. He says, so what choice do I have? He says, I have no other way to make a living. Wow. This is all I know. And,
that's tough.
I feel really sorry for him because he's a good guy.
No, I agree.
He stayed at my house
I think
times.
he is.
I was
agree.
in the hospital. He came to see me a couple of times when he was in town. And I just sat back and just let him talk, But I mean, he went out of his way. He brought me roses, a monster teddy bear, and
really?
He's a good guy. And I stayed at his house when I went to New York. I stayed in his apartment with him when I went to New York.
Look at that break. Nice break.
Now that's the way she was breaking last night.
And nothing goes, and she broke them perfect.
But she didn't make anything. Last night
sure
she was
broke.
making.
Yeah. Earl is a trip.
But anyway, and I feel bad for Earl. People, people go out of their way to get him, try to get him to go off.
Yeah.
Try to say stuff to him, and, but.
I'll tell you one thing. When he hits that years ago, when he hit that gear, you forget about it.
When I had my pool room here in Vegas, he had a lot of exhibitions here. And so he would do his exhibitions, he'd play golf, in the afternoons, and usually with the clients. And then he'd go to take a nap, and then about 1 or 2 in the morning, he'd come down to the pool room. And by that time, it was, usually pretty empty. There might be 2 or 3 tables going. And he and I got on the table, I don't know how many hours we spent together on the table, and I really got to know him. And I'll tell you what, anything you ask him, he'll show you. He'll volunteer things. I mean, he's a great guy, you know. But you know, I think the stress of competition and the stress that he has as he's gotten older.
Yeah.
And it's all just, you know, it's just really hard for him to handle. You know, as time has gone on, he's just gotten a lot worse. And I mean, sometimes he's got me so mad that, you know, with the things that he does. But you know, I gotta love him.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's always was good to me.
And that's all you can base it on. You know, I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, back at the ranch.
Meanwhile.
Yeah. Meanwhile. Now, is this? I apologize. I was not paying attention. Is this where she was left after the break?
No. Monica just shot and played her safe.
Okay.
We've been on our best behavior. I'm so
Yes,
proud
we
of us.
have.
I'm so proud of me and you, Mary.
I know. I've got an Earl story, a quick Earl story I'm just dying to tell, and I got to remember to tell Robert when we go off the air.
About time for me to get a cold beer here in a minute. I hadn't had
Yeah,
one in a while.
I'm starting to get hungry. Something to eat. Get me a nice plate of shrimp. Steamed shrimp, boy, are great. And maybe a salad or something.
Yeah, they got good. They got good food here.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Blue Moon. Draft.
2 rails, you think?
If they have it.
1, 2 rails, yep.
If they don't have a Blue Moon, yeah, I'd appreciate
She had that
it.
good. She hit that good, and she got lucky.
That's good. Yeah.
She got a good roll there. She made a great hit. She got rewarded. Monica's got to think. Yep, it's automatic. Balls knows who's winning. And this is a tough hit, like we talked about before. Now it's in the middle of the table.
It's really tough.
Nice hit.
And
Very
she
nice.
couldn't hit it no better. Hit it
No,
right in the
she
back
hit
of
it
the
right
head.
on the nose, yep.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yep.
I've always enjoyed watching the women play because I've always the ones I've seen have always been like so nice. You know, all the girls have been nice through my life. I've watched play. Probably different.
You just like the girls.
I just like the girl. That's all right. I knew you was going to say
admit it.
yeah. Well, okay.
All right, nice shot there. Did she hide her? I think she did. She did. She had 4 balls to hide her behind, and I think she did. She cut off the rail first. She's either got to go. I don't think she can go to the end rail and up. She can't do that without holding the ball. And I think she's got to just come underneath it and try to kick it out.
I don't like jumping this ball. I would do like you say. She hit that diamond. She hits a diamond by the side pocket. Goes right over. Goes right in there.
Yeah, or just kick underneath it.
Yeah. If she can get around the 7. But she's jumping the ball.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Well, it's close to the pocket, so there is a reward if she makes it. I mean, it's an easier hit.
That ball went in. Did you see what it did?
I think it jawed.
Watch what it does. Oh, it went in and came out.
Did it?
Yeah.
Connolly's used to do that.
Yeah.
Hit the back of
it
the
looked
pocket
like the ball went in the pocket and then came back out.
Yeah. I used to hate those
Connolly
tables. Oh, they were awful. Hit the back of the pocket. You split the pocket. You hit that leather on the back of the pocket, and it popped right back out on the table. And then then you know, you don't want to hit anything, but you just want to bunt everything.
Oh yeah, look at me. Hello. Thank you, Dan. That's what I'm talking about. When you know the head honcho.
I'm good. Thank you.
Get something that's on there.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Least I can do is get you dinner.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
See, that's when you're a woman. He's buying you dinner, and I got French fries.
I said order something.
Yeah, I heard
That's
it.
what you get from being a nice-looking woman. You get a whole dinner. I get to order $2 French fries. Oh man. You know what can
Crying
I?
with a loaf of bread under his arm. He just brought you a beer.
I don't know what can I say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is that
They're
a
out of
beer?
lettuce and
I don't even know what
alfalfa
that is.
sprouts.
I've never seen a beer with an orange in it. Is that beer?
Oh, and it's good too. You want a sip?
No, I don't drink. Just like you don't eat meat, I don't.
You don't drink nothing. Well, that's good for you.
I don't like the taste of it.
Nothing. Wine. Nothing.
Wine gives me a headache. Champagne and wine give me headaches. Next morning I wake up with just
That's
a
like
headache.
that old song by Tom T. Hall. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember Tom T. Hall. Which song?
Beer's too rough. Champagne costs too much, and wine gets my mouth in gear. You remember that song?
Yeah.
I like beer.
Yeah.
And then the songs I like beer.
Yeah.
You know, Tom T. Hall. You know, yeah. And his
I heard
nickname.
all them hillbilly songs.
And his
from Buddy.
nickname and Tom T. was the entertainer's entertainer.
Was he?
Oh yeah.
He had a couple other songs that were more popular.
Yeah. Well, it's a pretty
than that
popular
one.
song. I like beer.
Yeah, well, in the bars, all the drunks played it.
Yep.
I don't like the taste of alcohol, and I really don't like the way it makes me feel.
Really?
You know, I don't like. I like to be in control, and
I do too. Yeah.
You know. And as you can see, I mean, I've been nursing this iced tea. I know this will last me all night. You know.
You ought to put like a nipple on the end of it. You ain't never gonna finish it.
I do. I might finish it off with my dinner, but you know, I just.
There's Crazy Dave over there, Dave Hassan.
Sorry, John, with him, or she's pouting in her room.
She's probably pouting.
Yeah.
She played. She missed several balls.
She didn't play as well as I've seen her play in the past.
No.
Which is too bad.
Yeah, I was pulling for her for sure.
Yeah. And that's, you know, a lot of people have said to me, you know, why didn't you play in this event? And, you know, I'm not saying I didn't think about it. But the thing is that I just know I don't have the intensity or the focus. I don't have that killer, that want to, that desire that I used to have.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm the same exact way.
And I just, you know, I mean, part of me wants to play, and then the other part
you
of me
don't have
says,
to explain to me.
Yeah.
Because I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. And, you know, I used to hear guys like Buddy and Blackie, you know, when they got older, you know, a lot of the other guys that aren't here with us anymore, you know, they just say, you know, I've been there, done that, you know, but you play so good. Yeah, but now I understand it.
There's no doubt about it.
And it's not that I don't love the game, because I have a table in my house and I play every day. But I play for me.
No, there's no doubt about it.
You know, I play because I love the game. And I really don't miss this. I really don't.
I got people ask me all the time, why don't you play? Why don't you play? Like, dude, I don't have the.
If I'm going to play, I want to win. Exactly. And in order to win, you can't just play good.
You got to be 100%.
Like Allison. Allison has lost her focus the last couple of years. We were talking last night.
Yeah.
And she said she kind of lost her focus the last couple of years, and it showed in her performance.
Yep.
And she says now she says she just got tired of it. And she just, you know, she says.
Yep.
And she says, but now she says, you know, everybody was saying that she was done and this and that. She says, you know what? She said, it kind of put a fire under my butt.
Yeah.
And I want to show them that I can still do it. And that's the incentive and the motivation. And the you know, I mean, you can just watch her. I mean, she never takes her eyes off the table.
No, she's focused now.
She never takes her eyes off the table. And she looks like the Allison that I remember.
No, yeah, she's focused. You can tell it.
Yeah. And this is the first tournament she's played in a while. They've had several of these tournaments this year. She hasn't played in them, you know. I mean, she never lifts her eyes off the table.
No, she's
And it's showing
focused.
in her game.
And
And
she's
that's the
focused.
reason that I didn't play. Because, you know, to be honest with you, I just don't think I have that anymore.
And you don't want to walk around just do the motions.
Yeah, I
If
don't
you
want to, you know, you know, I don't want to make a fool of myself
And
either.
plus,
you
you
know?
don't want to play a real good match and then just get out of it. And the next match, you're
Yeah,
all
or play 2 games good and then
Yeah.
1 game bad. You know, I just
No,
because
no,
I
no.
know I don't have the focus.
no. I know.
I know I don't have it. I don't have that killer, that want to. That you know, in days past, I mean, I didn't care about anything except running out.
I'm the same way.
And
I tell you, who's like that also right now with the men is Varner.
yeah,
Nick
he's
still
quick
plays
competing,
good, but he
but
don't.
he doesn't compete. Yeah.
No, he don't have the desire to
And
play
meanwhile,
10
here's
matches
game
and
ball.
bear down for 10 matches.
What a great match!
Well,
It's the first time I've seen Allison play in a
Alex
very
played
long
good.
time. And
Monica
she,
never had much of a chance to do
No.
anything there.
No, every time she got to the table,
It was something.
a struggle.
Yeah, it was like.
What a great match. Anyway, I enjoyed it, Cotton. I think this is our first time.
It is. I feel like
our version.
I need a cigarette right now. I need.
I don't.
Sheesh.
I don't. I can't believe I ever smoked.
Tell me about I smoked for 30 years
Yeah,
too.
so did I. Yeah. But anyway.
Well, I
really enjoyed it. It
doing
was
this
a
with
great
you, Mary.
match.
We'll go out sometime next week and have a pizza and play pool.
Okay. I will call you.
All right.